It's a piece of glass. Okay, hello people, I'm back. Yes, I said I would be back. And hey now, hey. Hey girl, you heating up your dinner? Well, you just go ahead and heat up your dinner. That's right. Now, I posted a video. It's a short video. You can go check it out on my community page of Over 50 and Fantabulous. She's telling you about how Donald Trump says ain't no stimulus package. Okay, pretty much. I'm translating. I'm translating from English to Ebonics, you know, okay? That's a language. Anyway, there's no stimulus checks, okay? But he's running around here. I got to get this hair up off my neck, people. Ain't nothing like a fresh perm, girl, okay? Yes, boo-boo. How that just goes through the, hits that scalp. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Yes. Okay, so anyway, he is on TV already and just got out the hospital yesterday. I'm pretty sure that he's out against doctor's orders. Whew. I don't know what this looks like, honey. Woo, child. Let me get, see, next time I use the mirror, and you guys, okay. Woo. Trying not to be from the neck up, but honey, okay. Hey, Susie. Wait a minute. Not until the elections are over, okay? Check this out, okay? He may not even be in office unless he knows something we don't know. See what I'm saying? Uh-huh, yeah. Okay. It doesn't even matter if he's there or he's not, okay? You wasn't getting no check. Now he mad, okay? And then he pumped up. Not only is he mad, he high, okay? Because he pumped up with all them steroids. Y'all know that, right? Okay. And those steroids that they pumped him up with, they stay in your system for a few days, okay? So right now he's experiencing the euphoria, okay, of the steroids. So the thing about it now, I know, you know who else was like that? Boris. Was it Boris Johnson, the prime minister? Okay. He got the COVID-19. I was telling you that the other day. And he was feeling fine, working from his hospital room, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Next thing you know, okay, Boris was put in a coma. Okay. Mm-hmm. I bet you set his butt down there. Mm-hmm. Because that stuff just, whoop, got on him. He thought he was going to die. Yeah. Okay. And that's what they're trying to tell Trump, you know, hey, and okay, his age, now he may seem fine and they didn't pump him up with all these steroids and woo, 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 okay, but that doesn't mean anything until he's out in the woods, okay, and is it going to have any underlying health issues for him? If it does, he's not going to tell, so I really could care less, okay. I don't wish death on anybody, okay? I don't. But I'm just saying, he's not going to tell, if he lives through this, he's not going to tell if there's any scarring, okay? I don't, you know. But I tell you one thing. Now, check this out. Me and my mama was talking, okay? And we like, okay, they were talking about how desperate this man is, okay? Now, you got to understand the desperateness this man is probably under. And the reason why. Donald Trump, okay, if he is not re-elected, okay, he does not have the power to suppress all the stuff that's been going on and accusations that people have been made about him, sexual assault, okay, illegal stuff. He doesn't have the power anymore to suppress that, okay? And this man, okay, could be facing some serious criminal charges. Yeah. Right. He said that, if right, okay, no stimulus. But the thing about it is, it don't matter whether he give us a stimulus check or not. He ain't got to give us a stimulus check. The next incoming president could give us a stimulus check. You see what I'm saying? Whether that be him or Biden. Okay. I don't think we were really anticipating a stimulus check this year. It would be nice, okay, but you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking. His income tax returns, his business dealings, okay, his sexual allegations, and whatever else we don't know about. Okay. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if they charged him with treason. Now, that's punishable by death. You know, I'm just putting so much on it, okay? Oh, yeah, he facing prison time, not jail. Prison. There's a difference. There's levels to this. Yes. Mm-hmm. Not to mention, since we're talking about jail time and all this too, okay. All this stuff going on in the YouTube streets, you know how they like to. Now, I've been noticing a little something, okay. I'm pretty sure we've all been noticing about this drama set. I'm gonna call them drama because they're not beef and roast anymore. They're not beefing each other. They're not roasting each other. They are sitting up here calling the police, the FBI, and you threaten them, and they sitting up there talking all this mess. But as soon as you say one little thing that sounds like a threat, and they hello, can I speak to Lieutenant Stevenson? I've been threatened. Oh my God, it's too much. Okay. Yes, right here on the YouTube. Okay. Girl. And what about, wait a minute. Okay. Not just the drama section. Okay. But the drama. Wait a minute. Who's this guy with Jeffree Star? He didn't got him a black dude. Okay. And they ain't been together but that long, and then he claiming he been robbed. All right, what you expect? What did you expect? All right, child. Okay, I'd have robbed your ass too. Gee. Okay. No, I know. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about these folks that do the same SOS, the same old shit. And they create drama, okay, when there's no content. I noticed that it's like everybody, they claim they got these little cliques. They got these little cliques, right? And I still think they all in it together. Well, they are, okay. But somebody creates some kind of drama, stirs something up, so they can all piggyback and do and have some content. Okay, so the coins can ring again. Okay, they miss hearing the Cash App song or whatever. Okay, girl. Oh, he's a whole hot mess. Oh, he's a hot mess. I'm telling you, he talking about he was robbed. Wait a minute. I didn't even click on the link. All I did was read the title, and I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. Didn't they just got together. They just broke up. Now he's robbed. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like we really care. Like we really care. Okay. Then you got the drama section tearing each other down. Oh my God. Tearing each other down. You can't get ahead. You can't not let them know it. If you get some merchandise, they gonna sit up there and buy it so they can say that it was damaged, it was toe up. It's like, oh my God, it's awful. Okay, I'm telling you, like I said, with friends like them, who needs enemies? Yes, girl. If they ain't on the phone, okay, wait, with my little Wayne voice, Mrs. Officer. Okay, yes. How did that song go? Oh my God, too much. You got one person over here calling the police. You got another person over here calling the FBI. Okay, so I guess somebody gonna come in there and knock it up a swatch. Okay, anybody gonna call the CIA? Oh man, but next thing you know, they gonna have SWAT on their building, girl, and they gonna be filming it for content. Okay, yes, boo. He wanted some black. Yeah, we know. We already knew that when we seen his face. Yeah. Now they got people and they're coming up off of each other. Now they're sitting up there talking about that man coming up off Sir King, and I'm like, well, isn't that what y'all do? Okay, because didn't Sir King come up off of Tracy? At least that's my perspective. That's what I've seen it. So when somebody comes in on these sectors, when somebody comes in on their channel new like that, right? Or they bring somebody on their channel. That's what I figure. I said, okay, they gonna get all this attention, and the next thing you know, they got their own channel. Okay. So basically, yeah. So they hollering about that, and I don't understand, okay, what the problem is. Okay. So basically, okay, basically, no matter who you watch in this sector, basically, the concept is, why you mad? I got it from you. I coined that phrase, That's my coinage. Why you mad? I got it from you. Okay. Yes. They using the same thing that they did on them. I guess that's why they mad. That's why I stay over here in my own little lane. Okay, that's right. Okay, do me some makeup videos. Okay, I need to go see. Oh, with the phone, that's what I'm missing. If I got my little package, where am I gonna get my little package? Yeah, you can't. Yeah, don't say nothing, honey, because I'm trying to tell you, girl. I'm like, wow. Only the strong survive, I guess. I noticed the ones who they skirt around it. Okay, let me see who skirts. I would say Sean Bradley, Duchess Kelly Love, and James Caldwell, and then there's some other females. Okay, that I think kind of skirt around this, the little thing, and get little bit, pieces here and there. Then you got some of them folks, they all up in it. That's why don't nobody like them. And they getting death threats. Well, I know you feel that way. I know. I'm just saying, okay. Yeah, you skirt too, right? Well, that's how you do it. You skirt a little bit. Okay, who said? Somebody say my name? Let me get this out the air and then go on back over there to your channel and mind your business. Say, What drugstore foundation do I like? I have, let me see. Oh, that's concealer. I don't have my drugstores up here. Oh, now this Wet and Wild foundation stick is not bad. If you guys can get it, a hold of one, this is not bad, okay? And for us older women, your skin tends to dry out, whether you like it or not, or you know it or not. But these stick foundations are really good for mature skin, okay? My favorite one, okay, and it's not, matter of fact, my favorite drugstore, I don't know. I couldn't tell you that right now because I don't have it with me. Let's see. Yeah. Now, this is another good one. It's drugstore. Okay. This right here. Oh, I love this right here. This is a hydrating foundation. And this right here is really bomb to me. I love it. Okay. That's going to be another one. Okay. But one that I like that is, it's like in between drugstore and high-end, is Clinique. Clinique is a good foundation. Okay. And if you want to do something high-end for the older ladies, what I recommend, because I don't do all these high ends, is this Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation sticks. Okay. I have two of them. And I don't know where the other one is. It's somewhere in here. But this one is amber. This is amber, and the other one I believe is tan. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah. I see what I'm working with, okay? Because I'm waiting on something. Yeah. Oh, you you gonna do your makeup storage, okay? Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, and then they talking about, now I'm waiting to hear uh somebody's okay, there's supposed to be some fraud going on in that sector. Um I don't know. I gotta get the scoop on it. Somebody wait a minute. I'm trying nah, okay. I don't know. I know it has to do with Babe Nation, and then they put QB in it, and it's supposed to be some situation. I gotta find out what actually are they talking about. Okay, I don't know. See, okay, that isn't the 20K supposed to be for the vacation, but I'm talking about is something else. Illegal gaming. Oh, I know what it was. It was that diet. The diet. Like the Biggest Loser. She had a diet challenge going on. I think it's something behind that. Oh, okay. So they saying that he was in it all along. Ooh, child. $500. Now, see, that's what I don't understand about the $500. Okay. Okay. The winner was supposed to get $500. Right? Okay. I don't know if the winner got $500, but was that $500 of her own money, or did people contribute? Yeah, it's a hot mess. Okay. Girl. Now that's what I'm waiting to hear on. Okay, now I was listening to Rita the Roaster, and she was talking about, she went back in the videos. I'm late. This was a video that she made days ago. I just saw. And she's saying that the person that she named as the winner was not on the contestant list. Oh, ooh, that's scandalous. Ooh, y'all gonna learn. And they, okay, that's what I'm like. When I mean, listening to her talk, because you know how she talks. Yeah, and you here. I was like, what? Why she keep saying? I caught on to why she's saying that. Okay, just like I say, okay. Anyway, I was listening to it. I'm like, what is she talking about? You know, listening, and I'm like, oh, oh, really? And I was like, oh, okay. So then I went on 5A's page, okay, and try to get her side of the story. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for QB to come out with his commentary, okay, yes, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the grown folks, okay? I can't be dealing with all these little kids going back and forth and then somebody constantly cussing each other, cussing the other person out so that you can't hear, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Constantly cussing and cursing the other person, cursing, excuse me, constantly cursing and insulting and talking over the person so that you can't hear them, that person dragging them. I noticed that too. Okay, because somebody was getting dragged, okay, and they kept trying to talk over that person, okay, yeah, but they was getting dragged, girl. It wasn't deflection. Is that what they called it? No, that wasn't deflection. That was just straight rude, really, what it was. Okay. Yeah, they all do lie. They do lie. That's what, okay, even the good ones, they lie. Everybody lie. Okay. All of them. Even the ones I like, but they're liars. I know that. Okay. So when I get a tell when then I'm like, oh, they lying. I just switch to somebody else, okay? Yeah, but that's some mess there, girl. But see, and here's another thing too that I was thinking about. You know how they talking about they putting up other people's information and stuff like that and say, oh, it's public and it's legal and stuff like that. You know they compiling a list on these folks. You know they compiling because you know it takes a compilation, okay, on some things. I was like, some things it just takes a mountain of evidence, okay, or mountain of evidence to prove the case. You know what I'm saying? And especially when something is like a civil, which is probably this stuff falls under civil and stuff like that, to say that you actually are breaking a certain code, okay, penal code. And then here's another thing, okay, I just want to tell you, I'm just a messenger, okay? Just because the police tell you that it's legal or it's illegal doesn't mean it is, okay? They are not lawyers and they don't know the law to that extent. Sheesh. Now the shipment I'm waiting on, they just mailing it. They should have mailed that days ago. I'm up here waiting to get it in the mail. I just got the a pop-up saying, okay, it's just mail. Sheesh. But anyway, I'm gonna wait. Cause see, I'm waiting on this so I can do my makeup video so I can wear it to work. So I can be okay. Cause I like to be that way. Okay, at work. I'd be like, I'm not wearing these orange nails to be wearing orange nails. I'm wearing these orange nails because they stand out. I mean, okay, if you're gonna wear my nails like this, I might as well make them nice and bright. And it is Halloween, okay, the month of Halloween. Okay. Yeah, there's a method to my madness. Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I was thinking about that. Somebody, I don't know, somebody was calling the police and the police was telling them this and it's not break. I'm like, you'd be surprised how much they don't know the law. Okay. So you better be careful. Better be careful. Okay, because after getting all this information on the stuff that's going on, there could be some type of repercussions. There really can. They tell you it's not, okay? And how can they tell you, okay, call a lawyer. Now, I noticed that these people are all on here doing the stuff that they're doing, okay? And has anybody retained a lawyer? Oh, you didn't got quiet, huh? This must be your part. You must be going back to study. Is this the part you're studying? All right. Yes, right, girl. Yes. Okay. And so, wait, let me pour me some more coffee. Now, if anybody has something to say, this is the time to say it. If you got something to come up with, a subject you may want us, you may want me to check in on. Okay, we can look it up and stuff like that and discuss it. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go get my coffee and my phone that I left in the other room. I just got a the recall list on Walmart for fruit. Okay, girl, I've been wanting a salad. I've been wanting a salad, but I have been avoiding the lettuce because there's been recalls on the lettuce. And I'm just tired of them doing recalls on lettuce, just like I'm tired of them doing recalls on peanut butter. I don't even buy peanut butter. I'm so sick of the recalls, okay? Lord, I cannot answer certain questions while I'm in class. I am not authorized to. Up, they taught up that the first day of law classes until before certified or legal. Yeah, well, you better, you have to certify that. They're gonna be calling you. You know you're gonna get some calls, okay? Don't let you be a certified my sister's paralegal. Okay, girl. Okay, somebody hit me back, okay, about Vanessa Bryant and how she put her mom out the house. And somebody's hit me up saying she sold the house, okay, that Kobe bought for her mom. She sold the car too. Now, just to be saying something, I don't understand. I really left that subject alone because there's something going on that they're not saying. Why in the world? Oh, that's nice. That's nice to hear. Okay, well, we don't want you discussing anything that you cannot discuss because we want you to keep up with the A's and B's. See, because I might have to call for your legal advice, and I need to. It's very important to know that if you're an A and B student, I might have to sue somebody over some fake hair. You know, who knows, girl? All right. So anyway. I don't understand why in the world this lady would do this to her mother, regardless. Okay, that's right. That's right. I might have to sue somebody on some false hair or something. Hey Thomas, where you been? Like Little Wayne around the world and back again. Oh, and speaking of controversies, we got that what's her name? Jaguar Wright. Okay, people are hopping on the bandwagon. They are agreeing with her. She said that Nicole. I don't know when I'll be back, Nicole, on my other channel. I would like to come back, but I have to change my diet. Okay. And what it is going on too is this job. Okay. And really, I need to just put my faith in God, quit this freaking job. Okay. And I wouldn't mind doing YouTube. Okay. On a full-time basis, because then I can set my own hours. I don't have that ball and chain. I call it the job. I call it the ball and chain. Okay, always flashing behind me, and I'm not a spring chicken, as you see. So it really messes with my spunkiness. Just like now, I'm suffering a lack of oxygen to the brain. It comes and goes. Okay, and so. Oh, you watch that World Champ, and you know that wrestling is fake. They go to school for that. I've seen it. Okay. But I would like to come and teach you some good, healthy meals. And I have been cooking them up, but I have to get something going there. Okay. But yes. And I would like to make me some sweet potato pies for the coming holidays. I want me some chitlins. Oh, Lord knows I want some chitlins. But I can't have those. I can't have them. Maybe I just get, or if I get a bag. If I get a bag, that ain't gonna be nothing but a Kona. That ain't gonna be nothing but a pinky. Jeez. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Niecy, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, so this we were talking about the Vanessa Bryant, okay, and the situation with her mom. I just don't understand how you can be doing that. I don't care if me and my mom don't have the greatest relationship. I got all that money. Oh, you finna have your own house. You're gonna have your own car, okay, and your bills is gonna be paid, or your debts is gonna be paid, okay? And that would have been done years ago. Years ago. Okay. So I don't understand. Oh, your Thanksgiving is this Monday. Oh, that's early. And my husband, before he passed, he was still, yeah, he's a big old uh uh wrestling fan. I used to tell him it's fake, and he would argue me down. So I'm not gonna argue. I mean, he would get really upset. Yeah, he'd be ready to fight. Okay, that was real. Yeah, that's a nice escape. And I see bits and pieces when I'm at work. Whoever turns it on that channel, I just come in on break, and wrestling is up there, and I see where the guy had that ladder. Now, when he hit the guy, I thought it was an accident or something, but I'm like, now when he hit that guy with the ladder, and then the guy gonna lay there, okay, for the next beating, okay, I had to turn the channel. I had to turn. Okay, now they got okay. I want to let y'all know that Mr. President is up here again. He's up here again. Okay. Now they said it's two Donald Trumps. Did you know that? Dick Gregory was talking about it's two, and there's another Trump lookalike. Okay, and this Trump right here may just be the lookalike. I don't know. His hair looks, well, maybe because it's dyed. He got that hair whipped. That ain't never had his hair looking that good. Y'all see this? His hair shining and everything. I didn't look into Wendy Williams and that DJ. What was his name? DJ Boo Cool. What stupid name? Okay, it's just a stupid name. Oh, that's how you can watch. It's like a movie. I guess so, but even in the movie, dang, okay. Oh, DJ Booth, Boof. That's his name. He's supposed to be doing a tell-all. Who is it? Is it him supposed to be doing it on the 13th of this month, October? Somebody's doing something is going on. Yeah, but see, Thomas, that's the problem. There's a lot of people that are not voting, okay? And you need to vote at least to get this man out of office. I know you don't have a lot of choices there, okay? But at least to make a choice. Matter of fact, isn't there some other people on the ballot, like independents? I got to look at my voting material over here, okay? Yeah. And then, as a matter of fact, I seen in this little sector with Jaguar, okay, and she's exposing the industry, okay, her part of the industry. And I've actually seen some people talking and laughing about the virus, okay, and how they got y'all walking around wearing these masks and stuff. And I'm like, well, you know, when you start seeing people dropping dead around you and getting sick, I don't think you should be, you know, calling it a hoax. And if it is a hoax, it's a deadly hoax. He said she sexually harassed him. I'm not surprised because when she first brought him on the show, there was some like sexual undercurrents there that and it wasn't really coming to me. It didn't seem like it was really coming from Wendy, but it was coming from them pumping it up around her. Yeah. Kanye is on there as a VP. Yeah, VP, all right. Valet parking. That's right. He on there for valet parking. Okay. And no, he will not be parking my car. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, but I wouldn't be surprised if she sexually harassed that man because she's a very independent, outgoing woman. Okay, and unlike some men expect to be the dominant one, it surprises them when a woman comes on to them, and they're like, you know, I mean, in that way. Okay. Usually a woman is supposed to, you know, she smiles and make eyes at you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But she'll probably come out verbally. Okay. Mm-hmm. See, and they think it's all right. See, here's the thing about it. It just lets you know about the stuff that's going on in the entertainment business, okay, and the things that people are saying, and how you can see little things like this incidents, okay. Wendy Williams, she a boss, okay. I'm pretty sure there were sexual, she was sexually harassed in some form of way, okay, coming up in the ranks, okay. I don't know how many peens she had to suck to get where she is, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and then what they do is they turn it around and they are now the abuser. Okay, and so she sees it going on around her. She's been working in it for years and years, so it's just no problem to her. So I can see her grabbing a man's butt. Okay, because you know, no big deal. Okay. Well, you know, Nene, they all look. If they really told each other's business, okay, uh, we would be taken all aback. Okay, if they all really told the business, like those secret parties and stuff, and them sacrifices and stuff. Now, I must admit, not all of them are into the witchcrafty thingy, okay, but there are some sexual harassment, abuse, rape, sodomy going on that I'm pretty sure they're aware of. And that's what the lady was saying. They're not saying anything about it. And they have the nerve, some of them have the nerve to make a foundation, okay, on abused kids when they know the kids that are being abused. But they're not included. But I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Everybody want to shoot the messenger. No, ma'am. Okay. And oh, it's funny how I hear people say certain things from people like Pam. Okay. A view is a view. I hear them saying, okay, no, ma'am, Pamela. Okay, I hear them saying this stuff that she would say, down to the ground. She read him down to the ground. Okay, so it's funny because I hear other content creators using that same term. Okay, yeah, I mean, I noticed that kind of stuff. Yes, even the people she don't like. Yes, using it. She read them down. Yeah. And the only person I know who said it like that was a view is a view. Oh, yeah, we live in a dark world. That's why. I'm telling you, the stuff that they were talking about and the guy was talking about, they said, what was the weirdest party or worst party you ever been to? And he describes the party. He describes a party, okay, in that movie with Wesley Snipes, it was called Blade. And at the beginning of the movie, okay, how they got, he's a vampire. Gay guys started what term? And they talk about all the homosexuality that's going on in the business and how they are turning these little rappers, they're turning them out. Okay. And the rap world is mostly black men. Okay. And you black men, you really have to be aware because they are coming after you. Okay. They are coming. We tried to help you, but you kicked us to the curb and you went straight to the enemy. They trying to get you. They want your melon. They talking about all these little rap and the kids. It's the kids first because the kids are easily manipulated. Okay, and them little rap guys y'all be seeing and stuff, and them little cute little boys. Okay, they ain't gonna be so cute when they've been digging up in their booty. Okay, I said it. Yes, and they got the film. I've been posting them on my community page. So if you don't know. Now you know. If you go to my community page, you can't say you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, but the way she says it, that's how they've been saying it. Okay, not like, oh, she read him down, honey. Okay, she said she read him down to the ground. That's how they said, just like she said. Now I don't know if that's what she got it from, but I've been knowing that that's what they've been saying because they wasn't saying it before. Yes, they wasn't saying ooh, ah. I ain't gonna tell you where they got that from. Yeah, they wasn't saying that either. I be noticing that. You put out little words and they be reading, they be in the background, they be catching them words. You say, ain't no thing. I don't care if you steal my words because I sure be stealing some of y'all's. Let me see, what word do I have on my agenda for the day? Oh, I didn't forgot the word already. Oh, I am so fired. But they were talking, they're going after, and see, I've been hearing about it, okay? And just like, right, but just like they were, some of these gay men right here on this drama channel will tell you who's running stuff. They will tell you it's the gays running the stuff, okay? Pay attention, okay? Pay attention. Now, I don't know why it's got to be something that's so about the, well, I do know. It's power, control, manipulation, all that, you know? But it's a dark world. It's dark. It's dark. And God is going to put his light on that darkness. He's going to put his light on that darkness, and he's going to uncover, pull back their covers. He's going to pull back their covers and put light on all that darkness, okay? They think that they, see, because, you know, and I know, been there, done that, okay? You creep it in the dark and you get that feeling and that sense of security. Nobody's watching you. Somebody looking right between the blinds, okay? Looking right dead at you. Okay, you so high and spooked, you're probably looking dead back at them, but you can't see. Okay, you're looking, okay, but you're not looking. Right? He's pulling back them covers, yeah. And two is him pulling and peeling up them covers are giving people a chance to do the right thing. Okay, so yeah. But you got to also understand that there's a lot of people, they probably are not coming forth because of fear, because their hands are so dirty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not surprised. Any of them call, I don't care if they're a priest. Okay, what's up with all these preachers stealing out the church and having these side chicks and stuff? They done made a mockery out of the church. Oh my God, that is crazy. You go to the church for salvation. If they can't offer you salvation and the way to go, then get out and let somebody else do it. They all in the church with the side chick and all that drama. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't watch TV that much anymore. Do you hear any more about as much about the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts? I don't know. I don't be hearing. Do they be advertising it? Okay, the cookies are still good. Oh yeah, them cookies is good. Them Girl Scout cookies. Why they need the boys with the no nasty candy? They need to get them some cookies. But the Girl Scouts got that. The Girl Scouts got the cookies. So they selling you these little thin candy bars. They get thinner and thinner and thinner. Pretty soon they just gonna be like that. They want $2. Yeah. Or $5. Am I talking too much? That coffee's decaffeinated. Oh, let me check my thing here. You know, oh yeah, you know I get to talking. So we got the coronavirus aid. Well, okay, so by Trump saying that he's just squashing it with the Democrats, with the House. He don't want no more negotiations or talks with them. He don't want his people discussing nothing with them. The coronavirus aid, okay, that the aid, okay, for the coronavirus, that just ends too. If he don't want them talking. So he just say, F the whole country. Now what he mad because he's sick? He mad because he got the virus? What kind of mess is that? Oh, he's still high from the steroids. Okay. Let his butt get to choking and think he's on the brink of death. Okay. Pretty soon, I bet you all that changes. Okay, so these are people that are struggling through the COVID-19 pandemic, and this would, I guess, include unemployment. Yeah, that's not, but you know, here's my thing on this right here is that even though things are not going your way, wow, that's sad. Now that's a tax-free. It's been a corporation. It's a tax-free corporation. That's the thing about it. But, you know, there's no moral. See, that's, you know, they said to separate church and politics, okay? And that's why. Now you see why they've always been telling you to separate them and keep the two separate. That's why. Now we know, okay? So it's just sad, though. You have somebody that's supposed to lead you, okay? And in reality, they turn their back on you, because that's basically the way we're feeling. A lot of people are feeling, I felt this way. A lot of people are feeling this way, okay? And now we come to the end of the days, whether you lose or whether you win, okay, you still play the role. You still play your role, okay? You know what I'm saying? Until it is what it is, but you don't turn your back on the people and just F us. And then, and so it comes to mind here, okay, that I wonder really what's really going on behind the scenes, okay? I feel that, I get the funny feeling that there's these countries, these other countries, okay, that have their hands in the pockets of these high-profile politicians, Americans, and they shouldn't have their hands in our pockets. And this is what they allowed to happen. And now that their hand is in their pockets, it's hard to get it out. Okay, it's hard to get it. Well, it's not that hard if you just say F them, okay, you know, screw them. But it is, okay, if it is hard to say that, and if you're scared and you're living in fear and paranoid and all this kind of stuff, you know, and they don't mind living like that because they're living a lie, and they want to keep that lie, that fantasy, whatever you want to call it, going, I guess. But all this stuff going on, okay, it just makes you wonder, you know. And I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that, okay, if you got to be a Democrat to feel that way. If people, Republicans feeling this way too, something ain't right. There's something going on. You know, people ain't stupid. So, so now he didn't stop. So people, okay, and he doesn't want to give you a stimulus check because he says the economy doesn't need one. And the unemployment rate has gone down, but it hasn't gone to where it was. It hasn't gone that far down. So what is the unemployment rate for the U.S.? Yeah. I'm going to ask Google. For September, it fell to 7.9%, okay? Now, it was 8.4, okay? So it fell 9 points. I mean, excuse me, it fell 5 points. So it was 14.7%. So it's like it cut in half. It cut in half. However, okay, that right there can be a false reading, okay, because they opened the economy back up. They opened the economy back up. People are looking for jobs. People got to work, okay, because the economy is opened back up. But yet, the virus rate is going up. Okay, so, I hate to see how that plays out. I'm not going to say I wonder. I hate to see how that plays out. I'm not going to wonder. Woo! That's not good. But anyway, so it is going down. And there's other things that's going to jeopardize it. And they're saying that we need another stimulus shot, and small businesses and stuff like that. But they don't want to do it. Okay. So yeah, something definitely ain't right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see Biden is on the pro-black. Um, oh, I posted it on my community board. Okay, they said Biden. He's always making these gaps. Okay, and let me see what exactly I put on here. Okay, he's making these gaps. And I posted a picture. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, it is okay because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf. Okay, right? He's saying that he was able to get his groceries in the time of the pandemic because some black woman, okay, was stocking the shelves. Now, I can totally relate to that. Since I've stocked the shelves myself personally, okay, I can relate to that. I know it's not true. I know it wasn't all blacks, okay, but I'm just saying, okay, but that's what he said. And they were trying to play it. They were trying to run with it, but it didn't work. It didn't catch. Okay, so he's saying he's going to bring millions of jobs back if elected. Okay, why? What you mean if you elected? Okay, the jobs ain't left. Oh my God. Okay, this man is something else. He's a piece of work. He's a piece of work, and it's pretty obvious who he's working for because he ain't working for us. Now, he's done some things. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he hasn't. Okay, I'm not saying he hasn't. But here's the thing, okay? Your positivity should outweigh your negativity, okay? Your accomplishments should be outweighing, okay? They should be up there. We're supposed to know this stuff. Okay, what are you doing for the people? We're supposed to know this stuff. We shouldn't be left, okay, at the end with this whole year, 2020, being a total F up. Okay, we shouldn't be, oh, child, where's my cup of coffee? We shouldn't be left with that. Okay. Whether you win or you lose, this 2020 is going to be your year, Mr. Trump. This is definitely going to be your year. You're definitely going to go down in history, buddy. Yep. Yep. You wanted to go down in history. Here you go. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's just like when he said that he's gonna we're gonna have the tax holiday, okay? And if he gets reelected, you are not gonna have to pay it back if he gets reelected. So that means if you're not reelected, so that means I gotta pay that money back. So you're really not giving me anything, at least not right now. You're making it like you're giving me a break, but you're really not giving me a break. Okay. And then you want to snatch stuff back. Well, nobody likes an Indian giver, okay? And The thing about it is, I shouldn't have to look at you side-eye. Okay, I shouldn't have to look at you side-eye. Okay, every time you come up with something, that's not cool. I should have. What you say? What you talking about, Mr. Willis? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, got me going into characters and stuff. Woo, child. Okay, I shouldn't have to be going through this. And it's really depressing. So you got the coronavirus, okay? You got everything shut down, open back up, virus going up. What else do we have going this year? Oh, it's just so much going this year, okay? In the corona, in the midst of the coronavirus. Oh, we had the fires. Oh, we still got those fires going on. We still got those fires, okay? Oh my goodness. Then they coming out with what's easing out into the open is this child pornography and sadistic stuff that's going on in Hollywood. They talking about parties that we ain't know nothing about. We ain't have no clue. And let me tell you something. This stuff that they're talking about, okay, there's there's another level to that. And this level, you know, that 1% and 2% that they talk about with all the money. Oh, I was telling you about Wesley Snipes, and the man was referring to Wesley Snipes, the movie The Blade. And in the beginning of The Blade, okay, how these people are all in the room, okay, and there's pipes along, thin pipes along, okay, like a sprinkler system, and it's sprinkling out blood. Well, he's saying that this is what actually happened at one of the parties he was at. And the people started wiping themselves down in the blood. And he's, oh, Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Yeah. Okay. And, but see, that's the thing about it. The sky just might be falling. That's the thing about it with this little Chicken Little thing. The sky just might be falling. And he's just running around. And he done said it so many times that we think it's just a joke, and it ain't. We gonna learn. We gonna learn. 2020, we gonna learn. Oh yeah, this is one hell of a year. Toilet paper, water, sanitizer, can't even get no bleach. Folks killing each other, okay, over a mask, a face covering. People dying for not wearing a face covering. Having parties to see who gets sick, who catches an uncurable virus first. Wins. Okay, and the prize. What was the prize? What was the prize? I'm gonna tell you what the prize was. The prize was death. The prize was 6 feet under because that man died. He died. So that was your prize, a coffin. Cop killing black people. Now they protesting, and you don't even know if it's really a legitimate case and stuff, because every time they say that they killed the black people, they protest. Don't even know what the reason was. And they killing white folks too. They're not showing that though. See, they're not showing that. They're not showing you the white boys that they be messing up. You know, they call them punks. Okay, they don't show you that. Yeah. They want you to think it's just the black people because it's divisive. Okay. They sitting up there shitting, kicking and shooting and choking everybody, choking them out. But here's the thing. Here's the reality of it. Regardless of what color, there needs to be an overhaul in the police departments. They need retraining. There needs to be an overhaul, and they need to stop that code blue. okay, they need to stop, because wrong is wrong. And if you're gonna, and that's just like these people, that's what she was talking about. It's just funny how all this sin just goes together. It's just sin. It's just wrong. Okay. And it's funny how Jaguar Wright was talking about the people in the industry and how they're sitting by knowing this is going on and they're not saying anything. Well, that's the same thing in the police department. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize. You got to keep your eyes on God. You got to, you got to, you got to, you really do. You got to pray, meditate in prayer. You got to read your Bible, okay? Know what your Bible is saying, okay? You got to, okay, you get together with some friends, okay, and read your Bible and stuff, because I hate to say go to church. That's a joke. I really do, you know, wow. Yeah, and that's why all this stuff, because God is in the atmosphere, that's why all this stuff is going and it's riling up and riling up. Yeah, pretty soon he'll be touching down. Yeah, just crazy. No, they don't. See, that's the thing. They want you to think they care because you white, but they don't care. If you broke and you white, okay. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. My favorite Bible verses, okay. Oh, I cannot remember verses like I used to remember. Well, I had trouble, and then all of a sudden I was remembering them. Now I can't remember. But what I can tell you is my favorite books, okay, in the Bible. Ephesians, okay, Acts, uh, 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 um, the New Testament, okay, and even where's, okay, see, I have, oh, let me show you. Matter of fact, I have another Bible, and this is the Bible. Okay. I got another one. It has large print, okay? But this was my original one, okay? See with all that? Yes, okay? And this came from when I was in rehab, okay? I was in drug rehab. And actually, I have all these notes and stuff in here that I keep and that I took, okay? And after being in the rehab and taking all these notes, I relapsed, okay? So we just go, you know, keep that out there. Yeah, I relapsed, yeah, okay? But the point is, okay, I had all this information in my mind to take with me, okay? And so that's the most important part, okay? And Deuteronomy, that's what I want. Deuteronomy, which is in the Old Testament, okay? Deuteronomy, and yeah, but my Ephesians and Philippians, okay, Acts, yes, even as a matter of fact, even the book of Mark, okay, I enjoy. But see, the thing about it is the Bible, okay, the thing about the Bible is, let me put this up here. You know how you got all this drama going on, okay, and all this soap opera stuff? It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. It's in biblical terms, okay? But they got drama up in there. They got drama, okay? You got Cain killing Abel. You got the man on his way to Damascus, and the donkey was talking to him. Why was you persecuting me? That was Paul. Paul on his way to Damascus, and the donkey talking to me. Why you keep persecuting me? And he was killing Christians, and the donkey talked to him. Now he just turned around and he's defending them. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that, you know, they got soap operas up in there. Yeah, y'all think that this right here, they got soap operas and they telling you something from this. See, we so lost up in the world, okay, we can't see the biblical form of what's going on or what's happening with us. You see what I'm saying? just like in the Bible. Now, they were closer to God than we are. And that's what I envy about them, okay? They had that faith and that knowledge of God, okay? As we go along our ways in the next generation, we're just getting further away from the word, okay? And you got to be brought back. Now, they talk about what's that other drama they got up in the Bible? Oh, they got what was the man that his brothers threw him off somewhere, and he was a sheep herder, and he was he translated that dream that one of the kings had, and nobody could translate it. And they recognized him. He got up to be the big person. And instead of hating on them after what they did to him, he brought them forth. He brought them forth. He wasn't hating on them. You know, and that's real, but that's drama. That man went through a lot behind that mess. Yeah. Mine is right. Okay. Don't worry about nothing, but pray for everything. I used to always say that. Okay. Don't worry about nothing, but pray for everything. Yes. Yes. Was it Joseph? Oh, you know, I'm just saying, you know, you look, and this is what I'm saying. The Bible is telling the story and what's going on back then, but they got drama too. You know what I'm saying? But it's telling you and it's guiding you. Okay, you got the choice at the end of the day, but it's a guide. Okay, it's a guide on right and wrong. They talk about homosexuality in the Bible. Okay, they tell you that it's not right, and they're telling you that it's not right because it is not. It doesn't go along human reproduction. It doesn't go along the lines of balance. Okay, a man and a man and a woman, it's not a balance. Okay, and if it's off balance, it's not right. Okay, so a man and a woman, okay, together they create a child, they reproduce. Okay, you got the man and you got the woman, you got up and you got down, you got in and you got out. It's just that simple. And that may be the problem. It's just too simple. We don't, it's too easy. Okay. And it offsets the balance that was created if you believe in God. And I believe. Okay. So it's not like it's telling you, oh, homosexuality is wrong. Like, you know, you're a bad person, but it's not in the lines, the spiritual lines of God's creation. They do not balance. Okay, if up is up and there is no down, that's not a balance. That's not a balance. You see what I'm saying? Everything has an opposite. A man and a woman, those are opposites, okay? They balance. The whole world, it's a balance. Okay? And that's what it is. That's, you know, so that's why they're saying it's wrong. And that's one of the reasons why they tell you it's wrong. Okay? And fornication and sex with animals, okay? That is not the right way to go. That's not reproduction. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of DNA that they're doing with. There's a lot of manipulation that they're not telling us about that they're doing, because probably if we heard about it, we'd be appalled. Okay. Yeah, people are born different. Now, you got a lot of differences in the Bible, and you got where you get deformities, some type of deformities like seizures and epilepsies and stuff. They considered that demons. Okay, they considered that demons because when they didn't have the medical knowledge that they had that we have today, okay? But maybe they are demons, because some of it has to do with demonic possession. And if you believe in angels, okay, you better believe in some demons, okay? Because if I know, okay, why? Because there has to be a balance, okay? And if you look at the world, and how we live, and black, white, you know what I'm saying? There's an opposite, because there's a balance. It's a balance, and it's what keeps the world balanced. I don't know why or why not, okay, as far as no, but what I can tell you is because it serves an agenda, okay? So the homosexuality apparently is serving an agenda for somebody, okay? And polygamy doesn't serve the agenda like the homosexuality does. You have you have certain denominations, religious denominations. You have certain denominations, okay, or okay, cliques. You know, I consider myself a Baptist, okay, but that's a denomination. I also consider myself a Christian. So let me put it to you like this. I was brought up Baptist. I was born Baptist, but my Christianity is my relationship with God, okay? And I don't like to get into denominations, because if you're in a denomination, there's a denomination for a reason. It's a clique for a reason, okay? There's stipulations, okay, that make it a clique, that make it a denomination, okay? Hey, Diana's Views, welcome back, girl. We having a deep conversation here, okay? When it went from the president to coronavirus, from the beef sector to all kinds of stuff. Now we are here. We went from the Bible to homosexuality. Girl, who knows what goes on this channel, but it is a place for discussion. And I don't know. I don't condemn a homosexual. I never did. Okay. It doesn't matter whether I approve of it or I don't. I treat the person the way I want to be treated. And there it is there. I got my own convictions, honey. I can't be condemning nobody. Oh my girl. I'm trying to tell you. Yes. Let me see if I got something for you guys in the Bible. Let me see if I wrote something out. Well, I got a lot of stuff written out. Okay. See, I got some notes here. Woo, I got some notes. Oh, okay. Now is this Ephesians or Philippians, where they talk about putting the armor of God, okay? Your armor of God, okay? Do you know what the armor of God is, okay? The armor of God is the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, and the shield of faith. Okay, let me see, did I get that right? Okay, so we have the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the helmet and the Spirit of God. Let me see, the helmet of salvation. I didn't go right into it, so I was just taking notes. So they're talking about the devil's craftiness, scheming, okay, intrigue, dazzling, okay. These are all to draw you in, okay. These are what they call the tools of temptation. Isn't that something? That's true. That's real, people. That's real. So yeah, so that's what this talks about. And it also talks about the birth of Christ, okay, is hope for the world. Okay, so the birth of Christ, okay, that gives us hope. Okay, that gives us hope because we was wrong as two left shoes. Okay, there was nothing you could do right. The 10 Commandments is there, and the 10 Commandments is in the Old Testament was like set as the law. Okay, but everybody broke the law. Nobody, okay, and so God understood that. So he sent his son, okay, in hope for the world, and took all your sins along with him in his transition, okay, to to sit on the right hand of God. Put it to you like that, okay. And now, okay, he changed it from not you have to keep the 10 Commandments, but you need to have faith. You need to believe in God. Because yeah, you show. Okay. We show of God's glory every day. Okay. So we're going to replace that. Okay. And we're going to give you some faith because God knows your heart. And he knows your heart and he knows your intentions. What are your motives? When you do something for somebody, what are your motives for doing it? Okay. When you give somebody something, do you really give it or are you going to throw it back up in their face? Okay, you see what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. What are your motives? So that's what that is. And I'm not going to stay on here long, but I've already been on here for an hour and a half. Okay. Okay. But if I get any updates or anything like that, okay, I will come and let you guys know. And the DC foot doctor that came on. He got another foot. She got some fungal toenails. Oh, I gotta go see it. Okay, gotta see how he's gonna transform these fungal toenails. That's right. So somebody on the post said that they think Jesus came back a long time ago and we are the ones left behind. Had me thinking on that one. You know, Lady Tar, there's so many theories that you can think of, but the point is you don't know. At the end of the day, you still don't know. That's all you can do is theorize. You know what I'm saying? And he knows that. So all you can do is have faith. Have faith. You got to have faith. Okay. And that's what it all boils down to. Regardless of what you think, what you hear, okay, or what you say, you got to have faith. And that's why, okay, when they say, oh, well, God's supposed to be coming back. Yeah, he said he's coming back, but he ain't coming back when you think he's going to come back. Because when he came the first time, what did y'all do? What y'all do when he came the first time? So imagine if he drops down now in these times. Imagine if God drops down now. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna believe it. You ain't gonna believe it. Okay? And as a matter of fact, you're gonna try to hang him back on that cross again. Okay? Look at the society now. You think if God dropped down, okay? You see, and then what? Wait a minute, okay? We're gonna keep it real. Can we keep it real? What if he opens up the sea again? What if he opens up the sea and let the people through, okay, and kill the enemies? You know what you're gonna say? Y'all gonna call him the Antichrist and say he practicing black magic, okay? I wouldn't come either. I wouldn't come either. Y'all done tilt me up to the cross. You poured vinegar and salt in my wounds, okay? And beat me down, and I come to save you, and this is how you treat me? Nah, I ain't coming back. Nah. I mean, let's just keep it real. You gotta walk by faith. You can't walk by sight because you ain't seeing nothing but each other. Now, that's another one, okay? They hung him on a cross because he was black. Now, I don't know about that one because I think everybody in that era and with all that heat was black. All right. I don't know if anybody gonna be white living in Jerusalem. I'm just saying. And you got to remember, it wasn't that many races now. Okay. He'll come back in the clouds. I don't know where he's going to come from. But I do have faith that he's coming. I may not see it in my lifetime, but I do have faith. Okay. I know he's to me, I can't see anything other than, okay. If they got the devil running amok and they got people sodomizing the kids and the homosexuality going on with these men, turning these men out, okay. No, not all men are born gay. Okay, not all men are born gay, and that's the way I feel about it. Okay, not I've seen people in my passing, in my lifetime, that their circumstances brought this on. Okay, and then I see people like my cousin, may he rest in peace. I don't know. He was just sissified. They call it sissified. Okay. We didn't even have, did we have a homosexual? We didn't have the term homosexuality, but he was sissified. Now, I don't know, but I used to think when he would come over, you know, and we were just like, something ain't right with him, you know, and it wasn't because he was just sissified. It was because we just got that sense that there was something going on in that family. Yeah, but anyway. Hey, Shannon. So it could be both, but I think that a lot of them try to use that I was born this way to excuse or overlook the feelings they have behind being sexually abused. And my friend's kids were sexually abused. Okay, yeah. Okay, but she was talking about how the doctor was saying after so long of being abused, they actually begin to enjoy it. Okay, they actually begin to enjoy it. And sometimes that may be the situation, and maybe they have guilt behind that. Okay, that they actually enjoy that abuse, not at the first, but they've come to the point they enjoy it. You also see that people who prey on the children. There's two ways you can look at this. I'm not going to ever treat my kids this way, or this is normal and I'm going to do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? There's two ways to look at it. You can either continue it or not continue it, you know? So, yeah. And then I feel that they can be born that way. And it may not be that they're born, maybe their hormones, okay, they have more feminine hormones than they have male hormones. And I know a lot of people, gay people, will maybe try to bite my head off because that's what they do, but you don't have to. I'm just speaking. I don't know for a fact. I'm just saying a theory, okay, on my thoughts, my personal thoughts, okay. But I think just like some women, you see some women that are masculine or just have masculine, that their behavior, okay? They even have more hair than normal, okay? So you don't have to be convinced. Some people are not convinced they were born that way. I don't know. This is just stuff I'm throwing out there, okay? I believe it could be both. I could believe it could be both, okay? Because, and the reason why I say that, okay, you know, when we were talking about, when I was touching on, well, our bodies are our sexual bodies, so being touch, hit zone, sexual is only natural. It's natural depending on who is doing it and what age you are and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying, okay? And I'm touching on that because some people start off really young and it's very painful. It's an unpleasant experience and there's nothing sexual about it, okay? As they get older and mature, okay, their bodies, they can be more sexual. Some people may start off being sexual, okay? Everybody's different, you know. These predators, these child predators, they're different in how they behave and what they prefer, okay? Some prefer to fondle and get you excited, and some prefer rape. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends. Yeah. And I think it may be a way of getting off sexual aggression in men and using other men to do it because they can hide better behind the men than they could hide behind the women, being that they couldn't get pregnant. Okay. And it just went on and on and on and on, okay? And so they're telling you that a lot of this stuff is coming from the church. So that would not surprise me, okay? Yeah, so, and then too is that, you know, people, you know, just like the mind of a psychopath, okay, the mind of a serial killer, they still questioning, you know, are they born that way? What makes them that way? Well, the same thing with some of these people who have homosexual tendencies. Okay, what makes them click like that? What makes them build born that way? Well, you can say the same thing with a serial killer. You see what I'm saying? In these psychopaths, what makes them that way? What makes them think they have no feeling toward this person, to that person? They don't care, okay, or whatever. Maybe they feel the same way when they do. A man prefers a man, okay. Maybe he doesn't feel that this person is hurt or whatever he's doing to affect it. He don't have no feelings. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Don't get me to that, but it's questionable. You know, I think, Lady Tara, you say I think all sexuality is a choice. Whatever you like, you can choose to not bother with it with anyone. I don't know. That is something that is in the newer generation. Okay. If you like it, it's okay. And I don't agree with that. If you like it, doesn't mean it's okay. See, because you can say the same thing that sexuality is a choice, so is killing somebody. Okay. And just because you like it and it makes you feel good, don't make it right. So that's the reason why, you know, you kind of got to guard that, okay? Because now in this generation that these kids are coming up to, they are being born into a society that's all around them is telling them it's okay and it's all right to do this. Okay. Now here's the thing. When we were growing up in a society that said it wasn't okay, I don't know. To me, I see a boy and he's got feminine tendencies. We call him a sissy. Okay. Um, we knew he was different. We knew he was different because the majority of people did not act like that. When I see boys, okay, I see boys playing ball, they have their interests and stuff like that. I see this boy who rather be with the girls, play jump rope, and he's feminine. Okay, so that it's automatically common sense. You're gonna notice that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Now, whether he was a bad person, I wasn't told he was a bad person. I wasn't told he was wrong. Okay. I just know he was different. Just like my cousin. Okay. I knew he was different, but I just got the feeling that something, because I guess maybe because he was family and they would talk about things, saying things, how he would put on his mother's clothes, he would put on his mother's makeup and stuff. They were talking about he did this. Now I don't know, maybe maybe the father had him doing that, so he thought there was nothing wrong with it. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Maybe he was being abused by the father and he preferred to be the mother. I don't know. I just know something was different with him. Okay. And what I'm seeing these days, well, not just these days, but what I've been seeing, okay, is the men, some of these men, some, not all, are they prey on the straight men because they're getting a kick out of it. It's not because that man is gay. It's because, oh, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. And I see a lot of that going on. And I see it, okay, living in San Francisco for many years. And I usually don't like to talk about it because I see so much of it. So I don't really get onto it, okay? But I see it a lot. I see it a lot, okay? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so it is a choice. And that's the reason why I was explaining it to you in that aspect, because just because it feels good and you like it doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's okay. And people are actually growing up in a world where they think it's okay. But you got to have some balance. You got to have some kind of balance in your life. Yeah. Straight is the gate, narrow is the way. But let me tell you something, okay? The road is wide. The road is wide. Many are called, but the chosen are few. Remember Heavy D? Remember Heavy D said, many are called. Well, he didn't quote, that's not his quote, but he had that song. Many are called, but the chosen are few. And they tell you that the road is wide, but the gate is narrow. Okay, so a lot of us are not going to be able to get through it. So all you got is faith. That's all you got is faith. And keep it. Keep it. Learn. Okay, learn. There's still people in this world, okay, who believe in the Bible and who have read the Bible. You got to know the word, because if you don't know the word, you're going to be lost. You're going to be lost. And you see a lot of people, and especially children, okay, they say they don't want nobody to tell them nothing. But at the same time, they're lost. Why are they lost? Because they don't want nobody to tell them nothing. What do you expect? People been in the world longer than you. They already been there, done that. And you don't want them to tell you? You better be trying to hear all you can, especially these days. Yeah. And so there's, and I was talking with a girl, and she was talking about she never read the Bible. She didn't know, she never had a Bible. She never read the Bible. That was her reality. This world, homosexuality was normal for her. She wasn't, I don't think she was homosexual. I don't know. We were just talking about our worlds, okay? And she was talking about that is how she came up. This is how she grew up. This is normal. Whether she was gay or not, I don't know. We didn't get into that, but she was just saying it's normal. This is all she knows. She don't know nothing about the Bible. I was like, damn, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's like being black and you ain't got no black history. White, and you ain't got no white history. You don't know about your folks. Ain't nothing wrong with being white. You better represent. Okay, that's what I told my friend. She said, we was talking about a haircut, and we were talking about a haircut, and I said, but they don't have no black barbers around here, because you got to get somebody black to do the haircuts, and we were talking about the lines and stuff like that the guys were getting cut into their hair. Okay, well, she pulled me to the side. She was white. We got along real good. And she said, Anna, when you said that there was only black guys, she said, that's not true, because there's white guys that can cut your hair like that. And I'm like, and I thought about what she said. And, she said, and you see them where I said, you know what, you right. I said, why you didn't say nothing, girl? You better speak up for your people. Okay. And she was right, So there's a lot of things, there's nothing wrong with white. There's nothing wrong with black. There's nothing wrong with Mexican. There's nothing wrong. God made you and you are here. So there's nothing wrong with any of these races, but they want you to think it is. And people actually think that. So just like they're brainwashing these people now, they've been brainwashing us from day one. Since they came over here and stole the land. What they do? They got the folks high. What you think they doing all in Hollywood and Bollywood and all that? They getting you high and tricking you. They ain't changed their colors. They didn't went over there, and you got people from and the white peoples weren't the only ones to have slaves. I think every race pretty much have slaves, Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. You the Holy Bible. Yeah, if it ain't coming from the Bible, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want you to read it to me. Okay. Oh, but listen to this. I don't want to hear it. Is that the Bible? Is that the Holy Bible you reading? Okay. Now this right here is my living Bible, okay, and it's paraphrased. Now, what they did was, okay, they talk about how in the beginning, if you read like these new they're new Bibles, but they're not new in aspect to the word, okay? They just updated the words from old to new. That's what they did. And so they're, okay, let me see. And I happen to be reading it, okay? And they're explaining, okay, they're explaining to you how they put this book together, okay? And I don't think it was this one. It might have been this one. But the Bible was talking about how they got all these people from different religions together, okay, to write the Bible, okay, to translate it, okay, to translate it. Then after they got all these people together and they translate the Bible, okay, and they put it together, then it went through another process of translation, okay, and then after that translation, it went through another process of translation. And the point was, okay, that while we are putting this in the New English version, okay, we're updating the language. We don't want to change the understanding, okay? We still want to keep that sacred understanding, but we want to use a more modern language, okay? So they went and they took this book through the different denominations and all the steps to make sure that this book was, even though it was updated, it still had the same meaning. And I said, now that's a translation. Okay. Right. How do I feel about the Black Lives Matter movement? Um, the way I feel about the Black Lives Matter movement personally, okay, I don't, now personally, I don't take it to heart, okay? Maybe I'm wrong for not, okay? I don't take the Black Lives movement to heart because I don't feel there's really proper organization and proper meaning behind it, okay? That for me means a lot, okay? You can't sit up there and every time the police kill a black man, okay, and you sit up there and want to sue the police when come to find out he caused this, okay, in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? And I'll break it on down to you, okay? I'll break it down to you like it can be complicated. It really can be complicated. There are Black people who have died behind police brutality through no fault of their own. I don't see them getting recognition. I don't see them being put up there and saying their lives matter. Okay, what I am seeing is a lot of controversial incidents that have come into play. Okay, they have been handled in a different way. Every situation could have been handled different. It doesn't even have to put a color on it. Every situation could be handled different. But when you say that you killed this man, okay, you wrongfully killed this man, I want to see that you wrongfully killed him, not because he put himself in a situation. Okay, I'll tell you, my main, one of my two contrasting incidents, which are recent, okay, is I say the George Floyd case. Now, this man who was handcuffed and was down on the ground, face down on the ground, why did you kneel on his neck? Whether he told you he could breathe or not, why are you kneeling on this man's neck like that? Okay, and then he dies. Yeah, you caused his death. I don't care if he was high. If you didn't have your hand, if you didn't have your knee on his neck, okay, he was down on the ground, he was handcuffed, and he had a heart attack and died. Okay, I could understand that. You see what I'm saying? Because he was high. But you can't sit up here and tell me I'm looking at you with your knee on this man's throat. He said he can't breathe. He's struggling. And you sitting up there posing for the camera. I got a problem with that. Okay. But then we have this other man. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then we have this other man. Okay. We have this other man that's sloppy drunk and gets behind a car. Okay. And he's going to drive home. He passes out. He's in the drive through at Wendy's. Okay. He's in the drive-through at Wendy's where the cars have to go around his car. Okay. The police come, knock on his window, rolls it down, let him know, hey, you're in the wrong place, you've been drinking, being nice, conversation. Okay. And he goes back to his car, waits for you to pull over, and you fall back to sleep. Okay. Now, he comes over and he tells you again and whatever. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. My thing is, okay, regardless of all of that, the police are going to arrest you. Yes, they could have let him walk home, but they didn't. Okay, they didn't. But not only are you being arrested, you turn around and you fight with the police, 2 of them. You take their taser. I don't know, maybe you thought it was a gun. Not only do you run off, but you turn around and you shoot at them. Now, I don't know, but I don't think I want to get on your bandwagon and plead your case. Okay, it's just me. Maybe you have another perspective on it, okay? But I'm just saying. I'm not saying, oh, well, the police could have did this. Yes, you could have did this, you could have did that, or whatever. Had you complied like you were supposed to, there's a lot of chances that this wouldn't even came about. You'd be alive today. Take you down to the precinct, okay? Sleep it off. You got another drunk charge that you already had on because you already had a prior, So that's my thinking on it. Then we get another situation where this man is shot 7 times in the back. Okay. Was it excessive? Of course it was excessive. Okay. But one shot, which I'm pretty sure was one shot that hit your spine and caused you to be paralyzed. I don't know if it was the first shot, the second shot, or the 6th shot. I don't know. But what I'm saying is you were in a place that you weren't supposed to be in, first of all, okay? You snatched the lady's keys. The police are going to arrest you because you got a warrant. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing too, Lady Tara, on his family for letting him keep being that sloppy drunk. But sometimes you can't tell people are as drunk as they really are. I don't know. Okay, but the situation could have been avoided. So this man, okay, not only is he going to be arrested, but he walks away from the police. The lady's screaming about he got her keys is in the car, okay? I don't know what you got what's in the car, what you going for, but you go into that car with determination. I'm looking at it on the camera. The officer tries to keep you, but the shirt tears. And then he shoots you. No, he didn't have to shoot you 7 times, but he did. But if you would have stayed your ass at home or stayed away from her like you were ordered to do, this situation wouldn't even happen. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not really too happy. I'm not trying to jump on your bandwagon either. And I'm pretty sure that while you're sitting in that hospital, you're thinking the same thing. I should have just sat my black ass at home and I would be fine, But that's what I'm talking about. So it's kind of disturbing when I see that every time somebody gets shot by the police and they happen to be black, there's a big protest. And then we get bits and pieces. Okay, we're not even going to mention the newsman. Well, we are going to mention and the bits and pieces. And they ain't even putting out the whole story. And everybody's hoop line and setting fires. And then we got, not to mention, we got the Black Lives Matter protesters and they're being accused. And come to find out, it was some white supremacy stuff going on, okay, where they trying to set fires and breaking windows and stuff to cause commotion. Lord, it's just a hot mess. I'm telling you, this 2020 ain't no joke. I'm going to have to retire. Yeah. And that's the same thing when I was talking about Lady Tara. When we were talking, I was telling my friend, I said, check this out, girl. Come to find out, his wife dropped him off. Now, she know they was drinking. Why didn't she go home? Okay, and then go home and get the car later. Okay. She knew that man was too drunk to drive, and he already had a prior. See, and yes, okay. So yeah, and it's what the movement is about. And I don't know, what is it about? That's a good question. What is the movement about? Then you have the Black Lives Matter Foundation, not movement, but foundation, that are perpetrating, even though they say they're not, but they're getting all these donations and millions of dollars in donation because people think they're the movement, and they're not the movement. Right. Okay. Now the Black Lives Matter started after Trayvon Martin. Okay. Right. And it really kicked in with what, George Floyd? It really kicked in. Okay. Was it George Floyd? It was, who was it that really kicked in? It came back to life. Right. Choosing your battles wisely, okay? But you want to make sure that if you're fighting for a cause, that you're fighting for a cause, and not because, okay, for a cause, not because, but a cause. And I don't feel like they are, they're the management. Okay, I don't know who's managing these Black Lives. As a matter of fact, I think these little movements are in sectors in different places, cities, towns, states. Okay, so whoever decides that they want to create a Black Lives Matter movement where there are, okay, you know, they can do so. But if you're going to get on somebody's bandwagon and you're going to represent, you better, you like you said, choose your battles, honey. Okay, because not all these people are their motives are not right. You see what I'm saying? And if you're going to help them get out of jail or help them get millions of dollars, okay, I'm just saying. So there's a lot of people that are jumping on the bandwagons, and it doesn't matter. I don't even care what color they are. They're not doing justice for anybody, not even themselves, because now they locked up in jail, okay, with charges. And come to find out, they white girls. Oh, wait a minute, we had two lawyers? Lord, I'm like, what the hell was you thinking? Lawyers? Embarrassing. Okay, but that's what it is. And now what they're saying, okay, with George Floyd is they're trying to say, oh, he had this much in his system, he had that much. I don't care what he had in his system. You don't sit on his neck. And matter of fact, that's the main reason why you don't sit on his neck, okay? Because he high. Oh, no, honey. Take him down to the station. Take him down to the station. Make sure he get down there, because his blood is not going to be on my hands. They'll be sitting up there trying to say, I killed the man. Nah. Take him down to the station. That's how you deal with that. Okay. See. Now, if he slumped over from a heart attack from all the drugs in the system, that's a different story. But for you to sit up there and put your foot on the man's neck, okay, and then that's another thing. Y'all supposed to be getting these people. You're supposed to be knowing how to handle these people. You don't know if these people is high. You don't know what they didn't have. And you're sitting up here standing on their necks and choking them and all this kind of stuff. You don't know. See, and then you get caught up. That's for the police. Yeah. See, they get themselves caught up trying to be I don't know, Captain Save-A-Ho. I don't know what they was thinking at the time. But see, you got to keep in mind, and that's what they need to reiterate to them too. These people is probably high, handcuff them, put them in the car, and bring them down to the station so that we can deal with them in a proper manner. Because you can't be sitting up here trying to chokehold and kneel on these people's and cut their breath off or whatever, because what, okay, he didn't have to die from not breathing. He could have died from a heart attack, okay, from you doing that to him. It didn't have to just be from not breathing. See, okay. And who wants to, and then the thing about it is it worth the headache? Is it worth the headache? You got to go to court. You got to go through all this. You're getting death threats. Your family's scared and all this. Okay. Is it worth it? Was it really worth it? And you got this man's blood on your hands. They definitely need reform. These people need to learn how to handle the situation. Then you got the little young kids, okay, like the Trayvon Martin, okay. You got these little badass kids, and you want to knock their teeth out their mouth. But you're the police. You can't just, you're a professional. You can't just knock their teeth out their mouth, even though you want to, okay? Right? You need to be trained on how to handle these type of kids, because they're going to try to provoke you. They're going to be calling you all kind of bitches and everything, rednecks and everything they going to call. And you hit them in their teeth, they be like, oh, I'm telling my mom, he hit me. And then that's all she wrote. It's going to be all your fault because you didn't knock his teeth out his mouth. See? Now you can knock your own kids' teeth out, but you can't go knocking somebody else's teeth out on the job. So I definitely feel that there needs to be police reform, okay, and that they need to be trained because they're victims too. I feel like they're victims too. They're victimizing and they're also being victims. So that's on both parts of the spectrum. That knife cuts both ways. Yeah, and you said, and that's another thing that's getting them caught up. See, okay, because you're targeting people because of their skin color. See, that backfires on you. See, you can't be sitting up there. See, y'all gonna get enough of that. Oh, they're a black man in a nice car. Oh, you know we gotta stop him. See, and that gets you caught up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, George, he was doing fine till he had the man's neck, and he's sitting up there. You can see the man. They got him on tape struggling. Okay, got him on tape struggling. He was handcuffed. Okay, he wasn't fighting him. He couldn't because he was face down. So what are you doing? And then you got all these other officers there standing looking. They ain't even doing nothing. So yeah, now I can agree with that. Okay. Now the guy for Trayvon, okay, he wasn't even a police officer. Yeah, that they needed to handle that too. Yeah, that wasn't even cool. Okay. Death is never the answer. Will you be surprised on what you just said, DJ? Okay, because it all depends. It depends. It depends. It may be the answer for some. It could be the answer, but you got cancer patients begging you to kill them because they're in so much pain. I don't believe you need to kill a criminal because of what he has done. Okay. I don't believe that you have to kill a criminal for what he has done either. However, okay, some people say an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and that used to have to be back. That used to be like it was back in the days. However, okay, one thing you do have to understand that there are some people that are so effed up in the head they can't be rehabilitated. So you don't have to kill them. You can keep them in whatever, okay, for the rest of their lives. But you have people out there, okay, that are never going to be rehabilitated. You know, so I can understand, okay, when you're talking about the death penalty, and then there's a lot of people that are innocent that are in jail, okay. However, I'm not speaking on the ones that may be or may not be. I'm speaking on the ones that you know, we know, they know, okay. They and you, like these people. Now this is what gets me, okay, are these sex offenders, okay. And when I say sex offenders, I mean these men, okay, who are serious, these rapists. You get pedophiles, okay, and these are people that cannot be rehabilitated, okay. And the psychiatrist therapist tells you that. They put them on this medication and then they let them out. I don't think that should be the case. Okay. I don't think that should be the case. And why? Because you cannot monitor them, or you're not going to monitor them that they are taking that medication. Just like a schizo. Okay. Now, a person that's schizo more likely is to commit suicide. That's what they say. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? They can kill the whole household, okay? You never know. But people, okay, who are schizo and they're hearing voices, they have to be monitored, okay? And they get to a point where they stop taking their medication because there's some conspiracy theory that they have evolved around taking their medication. That's a setup. You see what I'm saying? And that is a real danger to society, and to themselves. Right. Prison is supposed to be a place for punishment, not rehabilitation. Okay. Now, prison can be a place for rehabilitation. Okay. However, like I said, some people cannot be rehabilitated. And that's why they say these sex offenders are hard to rehabilitate. They can't be rehabilitated, but they still let them out in society. Okay. And these people who are schizophrenic, okay, they haven't posed a threat to society or themselves yet. Okay. But see, they have to go through evaluation, determine their depth of schizophrenia. You know, you may have mild schizophrenia, okay? You may not have mild. So, you know, this stuff, you know, what is it? Why does it say high current comment? Why does it say that? What current comment? I don't know what he's talking about. Hopefully I didn't hit nobody's. Okay, I just wanted the thing out because it was hanging there. Right, there's no cure for schizophrenia. Okay, they have no cure for pedophilia, and they treat it with medication, counseling, therapy. Okay, but there's no cure. Okay, so when you put these people out on their own, okay, and eventually they stop taking their medication, they go right back into their same habits. So, and there's a lot of people with mental issues that are in prison that should be in some kind of cuckoo house, okay? But it depends on what type of mental issues you have too. Because if you have violent mental issues, then you're going to need something more than a state hospital. The criminally insane, okay, you're just freaking, you're just gone, okay? Only hope for you is that you die. So, yeah, you have them too. They have extended mental health like Orange King virus is a hoax, so is mental illness. Well, I don't, what? Okay, you're going to have to go a little bit more in depth on that one. Okay. Because sometimes, okay, God forgives you. He knows your heart. Even when that guy, who was it? David? Was David when he killed that man because he wanted his wife? And he felt so guilty and he confessed his sins, okay? And God forgave him because he knew his heart. He knew his motives was right, okay? Sometimes, okay, because of mental illness, your mind is not right. God knows this. He knows it more than you do. Okay, some people walking around here with mental illness and don't even realize it. Okay, and sometimes you are forgiven because they know your mind. God knows your mind is not right. So, oh, well, that's why you got the now. I'm gonna tell you about the no more cuckoo houses. Now, the no more cuckoo houses, okay, you know how you start seeing people like, where these people come from? These, the crazy people and stuff, and all of a sudden they just appear. That's because they got rid of all these cuckoo houses. And so now they didn't put the patients out. The patients in the street, okay, the bag lady and the other lady and man, okay, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And they getting a check, but they just out there. And you're like, where did they come from all of a sudden? I never seen this person. Yeah, you're seeing the results of them closing up them cuckoo houses, and all the people are out, and they have no relatives to come get them. Okay, and then you got to realize these people are adults at the same time. Whew, it's just a hot mess. It's just a hot mess, people. Just a hot mess. But I'm going to get off of here because I have been on here for a while, but it was nice talking to you. I always like kicking it with you, okay? And yes, okay, I'm trying to hang, but I'm tired. I'm tired, and I got to go eat again. That's right, okay? So, yeah, but be safe. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.